Let's start off the episode. Checkmate. Your boy has the key to the city, Bonne Terre, Missouri. You want to get a quick photo?
Yeah.
Here, hang on, just 1 second, everybody.
That's too good. Oh, I'm kind of like tilted down because the glare. Yeah, right there. Sorry.
Hey, unlock Bonne Terre real quick.
Can you move?
Yeah, I'll get a little.
Activate Bonne Terre.
We activated Bonne Terre over the weekend. My daughter Rue and I, we took a road trip down to Missouri.
Can you move that mic?
Yes, I will move the mic. We took a trip down to Bonne Terre, Missouri, to your boy Willie C. I had a little ceremony. I thought it was just going to be like, they said that they were unveiling like a photo that's going to be behind the bleachers, is what my brother Wyatt said. And when I got there, they had these chairs sitting up in the middle of the 50-yard line on the track. Family was there. The mayor was there. And little to my knowledge, I got the key to the city. They retired your boy's jersey. And the unveiling of the photo up top, it's hanging on the press box. Great photo. Jersey number 28. Your boy got his number retired. And it was an all-time night. And then the next day, we went to the RJFL fields, which is Raider Junior Football League, our community league that I grew up playing. They had their pump, pass, and kick, or I think they call it pump, pass, and field now because they do a lot of field activities. And it was all time because full circle moment, my number 28 came from, if you go back to that last photo, Sherm, I'm talking to, everybody that showed up, but to my left is Dave Gibson. He is the guy who runs the Raider Junior Football League. Dave Gibson was a stud running back in high school. He was my very first RJFL coach for the Patriots, the 1999 Patriots. We went 6-0. We killed everybody. And he wanted me to wear his jersey number, which was 28. His number was 28 in high school. And so I was 28 throughout my entire childhood, all the way up through high school. That jersey number is now retired with the Raiders. Your boy was fired up. I had an incredible weekend. And yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty solid. It is really cool. Yes, that's you next. Going back to listening to Dave speak to the RJFL, they raised over $60,000. My very first year, I think I was in second grade flag football. We raised around $4,000, and that same fundraiser is now. They had the record year last year at $40,000. Now it jumped up to $60,000. A lot more kids are coming out in the Raider Junior Football League. So it was really cool to kind of see everybody there, because when I was playing, it was like there were 4 teams per grade. Now I want to say they're in between like 6 to 8, and all that money goes into all their equipment. They get all like the cool stuff and everything else. They have like NFL looking jerseys, not like the netted, you know what I mean? Like when I was on the Patriots, it was just blue and it just said RJFL on the front. Now they have like Patriot uniforms. So it was really cool, man. It truly was. I had a really good time. Dave put me on the spot. I had to give like a speech when he introduced me. He's like, hey, do you mind talking kind of about you coming from here and say a few things to people? I was like, you want me to give a speech? Dave, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not prepared. And so I got to talk, I got to speak a little bit, and it was cool, man. The kids loved it. I loved it. It was a fun time. I feel very uncomfortable kind of talking about myself on the mic without Taylor here. You bring up that, I don't know, is that the clip that I posted, or is this the highlight film?
No, that's you.
So Friday Night Lights, before the game started, when they retired everything and I got the key to the city, they played this highlight tape. The very first clip, they had like 1 or 2 clips of me in the RJFL to start it off. And it was my dad or Coach Jones, the head coach of the Raiders, like filming it on his TV. So we're like geeking out the whole time watching this highlight tape. Pretty good highlight tape.
Your pose has reached new fame.
Bro, it really has. And it fires me up. Because I'll be like smiling or I'll like try to pose for the photo and smile. Most of the time I just do that. I just hit my pose. And people are like, hey, I want you to hit the pose. We got to hit the pose. Which fires me up, because that pose is simply so I don't have to smile or feel like I'm kind of like, whether you're putting your arms around people or you want to do a thumbs up or number 1, 2, whatever it is. It just helps kind of like have a goofy pose, so you don't have to worry about, is my smile good in this photo? You kind of zoom in on your face. Like, I look kind of dumb in this photo. I need to figure out my pose. No, we just hit the Willie C. I see Chiefs Kingdom The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Fans tagging me, hitting the pose. So hey, if you hit that pose and you tag me and I come across it, I promise you I will share it whether on my story or on Twitter.
It's so funny.
But it is, bro. The kids wanted to come up. They're like, hey, do you want to hit the, I'm like, bro, yes. Like everybody line up, like, let's hit the pose. Like we zoom out, we take an awesome photo. But it is cool that pose is hit.
When a kid does it, it hits different too.
I know, man.
Because they're like extra stoked, because when you're older, it's like you're being funny and doing it. When you're a little kid, it's like it's super fun to have an excuse to flex.
Yeah.
And so you can see it in their face, or they're just like so excited.
Because as I would do it, like, you know, in like recent years, you feel goofy doing it around a group of people that have no clue what you're even doing, and they kind of just like chuckle. But now, since it's kind of known a little bit, everybody's like, oh yeah, let's go. But it fires me up. It fires me up hitting that pose, the year 10 playoff Willie pose. Yeah,
rank the poses.
Yeah, that needs to be the trophy. Like you just hit the pose going. We give out that award.
The Will Compton Award.
Yeah, the Will Compton Award. But it was awesome, man. It was a really good weekend. We went back to the farm. We had like family and friends over to watch the Huskers. We watched ball all day Saturday. Shout out Rue. She pooped in the potty twice. I have a little potty trainee in the making right now. And she's really only wetting herself at nap time and bedtime, just like her old man did up until he was about 14. But she crushed it. It was a great time. I didn't know how it would be since I was riding solo. The wife had to hang back for a Bar 3 event on Saturday that she had to be at. But it was an awesome weekend, man. It was an awesome weekend. Rue getting to be at the old stomping grounds. I try to tell her, she has no clue what's going on. She just wants to play and jump around and dance around and stuff.
Top 5 adorable video.
Yeah,
with
man.
those girls when they helped her up.
Yeah.
And then they started going crazy again.
Yeah.
She was hitting Go Big Reds.
Yo, we had a long ride back home, and I was trying to, she wanted music, she didn't want music, and then when we do listen to music, it's got to be the same song on repeat essentially the entire time. Fortunately, I got her on the Lonely Road with MGK and Jelly Roll, but I was on the Frozen soundtrack for the majority of the weekend. And so when she didn't want music, we were just sitting there, and she was just talking, and you gotta like, you're trying to, she wants you to repeat what she says pretty much every time. And so I got her into Go Big Red, like, hey, Rue, we got to get you into this Go Big Red chant. So I tried teaching it to her over and over and over, and eventually she got it. She's got it down now. I was trying to get to where I'm saying Go Big Red, and then she says Go Big Red, but she doesn't quite understand that yet, so she just does both of them together. But she's got the Go Big Red chant on lock.